Welcome back. Final Fantasy 6 episode 4 or something. So, the game has split into 3 different branches of story. So, let's just start with, well, Team Locke. Oh. So, the treasure hunter slash thief is now stuck in SouthFigaro. So, I'm stuck in a city filled with hostile troops and all that kind of nonsense. Oh, yeah. So, a little hint about different passages and a save spot just to make sure that you can actually get in somewhere. And there's a soldier with a magnetic armor. So let's just try fighting it. Oops, it's hitting hard. Yeah. Hard enough, but didn't kill him, didn't cause a game over. Which is quite little, you could say, small bit of mercy by the game. So just wandering about in here. So I can't get through there. But I wonder what could happen in here. So he doesn't like strangers, but he wants cider. So, now I have a hint. I must become a merchant. So where might be a merchant? Most likely in a store. Yeah, I know that they are armed. And there's the merchant. They got big padded suits. So let's just try nicking stuff from them. I took his clothes and his. Yeah, I stole the merchant's clothes. So now I am become a merchant. Merchant Locke Cole, which doesn't really sound that kind of impressive name. Yes, I am a merchant. I just became one by stealing all the stuff. And just bypassed through past the soldier. And that one too. Oh, and there's a. Well, that's all. That guy's a rude. All kinds of handy stuff for sale. So, there's a mention of green-dressed soldiers which like to pick fights. So, what might that might be a hint or something. Oh yeah, the original game did not have a city map. Well, there's one who looks like a green-dressed soldier. So let's just. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I just showed up. And I took his clothes as well. Yep, now I'm soldier. And nice little detail that what soldiers say changes by your about. Oh. So there's a plan to attack Nosh. Hey. And that guy just avoided, and soldiers avoid guarding exit of the city and chocobo stables, meaning no way to get out from that way, and looted some item locations as well. And there's a way out. And there's a mention about some trader as well. All kinds of events going on. All kinds of nastiness and scheming and events happening. And Mr. Treasure Hunter is right at the middle of it. Still going around. All kinds of stuff going on. Well, now, and the guy is now saying, and the merchant is now saying that I came to steal his cider. Well, thank you for giving me the idea to steal your cider, and clothes as well. Yeah, little tight, but price is right. Yeah, get screaming and get running away. And now a bottle of cider, which is alcoholic beverage made out of most apples usually. Of course, the exact recipes and all that kind of things do vary, but it's basically it's stuff, alcoholic drink made from apples. I was supposed to say one thing. You can get real wasted with cider, especially if it's one of the more potent ones. And now that guy just failure. Oops, I guess I forgot that. I really hope I don't have to do the whole chain of scheming and talking again, because that would be quite inconvenient. Alright, well, let's... Well, that was it. Well, it was a guess, more of a guess, but still. Well, it was kind of cool, but they could have at least made it some kind of actual little hint that you wouldn't have to be doing that. But even though there was no penalty beyond slight waste of time. But still getting forward. Still right, and now is the rich people's house. So, and they had an inside informant. Most likely somebody opportunistic and disliked. But it really doesn't matter. So, that was the guy. Well, and he most likely did not get paid really well, so he has a good time to be regretful. Wind the clock. Wind the clock. Wind the clock twice. That is, you could say, a little bit of a hint. So where is the clock then? But here's a little bit of a tunnel to get forward. Which I already, if I remember right, I already did that. So here's the Imperial General they mentioned about. Celeste. Which is actually, I think you say it's quite a beautiful name. Celeste Cheer. Or Cheree. I don't know exactly. Oh, and Kefka's planning to use chemical warfare. That's nasty. Oh. Hello. Yeah, real good god. And of course I will equip Celeste as well to get her some weaponry and tools. So let's just take a save spot as well, just to make sure, because they will be fighting and other kind of action in to be expected. A clock which doesn't tick would be the hint. It's a real nice, this kind of little bit of, you could say, subtly stealthy section of the game where you have to produce a little bit more of your thinking instead of just fighting ability. So not particularly complex. And Celeste's got magical abilities, because she's Magitech Knight just like Terra. But nowadays not particularly big deal, just get ready to attack. And she's got sword, she's got shield, but she doesn't have any, you could say, But he doesn't have any armor, so he takes damage quite severely. But there's the armor to her as well. And I do say, and interestingly enough, at this phase of the game, magic abilities are really rare. Or would I say magic recovery is really rare at this phase of the game. Going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a little bit of a time waste. Enemy just appearing and running away. But the game is generous enough to give you some equipment, which you could say that the game's general difficulty being not, you could say, really bad at space. And unlike Terra, Celeste knows ice magics. For some reason the enemies really want to attack like attacking Celeste. Yeah, they go down. And keeping Celeste alive and well at this phase takes quite a load of more. For some reason, I really don't like this kind of mechanic of possibility of missing with your attacks, because they make it, if such mechanics would apply everybody all the time, it wouldn't be so bad. Because, well, because that would make everybody's attacks go slightly unreliable. Just keep smacking about them. And some little bit more of the oh yeah. And Celeste has a special ability called Runic, which allows her to actually drain spell attacks and gain their magic points from them. But it's much less useful than it actually... damn it. So, what? Oh, yeah. Locke's got his own reasons to get in there. Oh, I guess. Oh, but looks like I just managed to escape from the city. And while I was at it, I grabbed a Imperial General with me. So time to head through the SouthFigaro cave as well with the save. Although this is luckily more like the early game level stage, so getting through this should not be ludicrously difficult. Except when it is. They go down. Nothing really, you could say, unusual. Oh, well, that. Well, got full health from that, which was quite necessary. A boss fight! Tunnel armor. Celeste knows things. Oh yeah, Celeste gave a big hint of what to do with her, that is to say, put the runics on, make use of the runic, except basically, basic tactic of the game of this fight is to just. Oh, damn it! Come on, make the magic attack! Oh yeah. Yeah, but Celeste can with runic can take magics quite well. Actually, she takes it more than well. She takes it ludicrously well because she's immune to them. Oh damn it! Looks like I've lost this fight. Yep, time to do some level up grinding. And good, and once again trying again. So it's quite really annoying because it's difficult to guess that is it doing the magics or is it doing the doing the physical attacks, because if it does physical attacks so I'm trying to get to repeat. Physical attacks luckily are not one hit kill, and for an enemy as boss monster this isn't that particularly strong. So I'm just trying to follow the basic pattern of just damn it. High potion actually, so I don't need to heal all the time. put on the runic. If Celeste dies, it's practically over with one hit, because of the ludicrous level of magical power that thing has. But it went down quite easily, because it doesn't take much damage, but it can deliver a lot of damage, and it has scary looks. Oh yeah, a lot of quite repetitive moves tactics to be used. And with that, got through the Locke's scenario, so it is time to continue next time. Once again you saw a death, but this time not by but for completely different reasons. So it'll be next time somebody else coming. See ya then.